Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, should be popping up now.
Alright.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettick about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Alright, there.
How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, truly.
Oh, it froze.
I would punch his...
Yep. Once again.
facing, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine.
So yeah, the huts are on Dantooine too, even though this is like a Jedi planet.
Kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice,
I mean,
yes, and I've heard
makes
some pretty
sense.
unkind
They
things about him, but certainly nothing
do
to
work
make me
on
want to
a
kill him.
lot of different planets, so.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Dude, I love how he goes like, I don't really know him after he just spilled the beans. Oh, I found him cheating with found him cheating with my wife in bed.
Yeah, just, you know, that classic murder motive, but, I'm not guilty though, I swear.
We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
You can deny it, but there's bad blood between you. Oh, right. Okay, so we need to talk to him. So Hayden is lighting. Why do you believe that? His wife was cheating on him. Well, that's certainly a motive for murder. This case is taking shape. However, it must have been jumped to a quick conclusion. Perhaps we should focus on the murder weapon itself. We might see what information witnesses destroyed, but the blasters near the body. Alright, so basically so we need to talk to him. Tell me about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So we gotta talk to him.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand.
Blasters must be expensive.
Plus,
this is like a $9,000 blaster.
Gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? I could block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Yeah, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nettick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife Right under my nose.
So,
no
what's
less.
really weird
Well, if you can't keep her, it's
is
your own
that
fault.
he
But
admits that the affair, now he
because I may
changes his
hate
story
him
about the
for
affair. I
that,
found out 2 days
I could
ago,
not kill
and
him.
they're already on the
It may
divorce
have been my
papers.
own fault for driving my
Yeah.
I must try not to
Changing
take the
your
law into my own
story
hands.
is
I was just out running,
a
trying
little
to
bit
clear my head
incriminating.
from
I
divorce
mean,
proceedings, not
I get,
stalking when I
like,
killed
in
her.
real life,
Running is not a crime.
people's heads aren't always in the right place, and people might say things out of order and stuff like that, but that is pretty incriminating that he would actively hide that.
I love how there's a dead cat pound body still in the background while we're talking to them.
Yeah.
Blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So, what do you want to know? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping. We've been partners in...
Okay, so he already talked to us about that. Okay.
Right.
So we're gonna talk to this guy again.
Alright.
So the blaster could be linked to anyone. I'm afraid that is not very helpful. Maybe the case is complicated for you to solve. You've done well, but maybe beyond the training, perhaps it would be returned to the Enclave. Let me get more information. So...
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any...
Okay, so...
That's
I
pretty
forgot,
incriminating.
I forgot we
Thank
had to
you for
talk
your
to the
assistance.
robot, so hold on.
That blaster was even. How could...
Alright. So we just need to talk to him, tell him, like, the weapon was never...
Reported
Odin's
stolen.
lied about it being stolen. So we have caught Hayden in a lie. Interesting, but I think we need one more final piece of the puzzle. There was blood sample on the weapon. You had some sent back for analysis. Before you write, perhaps you could inquire the information story about it. Alright, so we're gonna talk to him.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other...
So...
How can I be a further? I could block off, maybe, sure, but not. Yeah, I had.
Well, if you...
Hold on.
How?
Let me see, why were you out here?
Of course.
Talk to the other guy.
So, what do you... Well... I told you, was not... We... Right.
Alright, so we gather all the evidence we needed. See, the blood weapon belongs to the victim, but want to be on the route. Have you learned about the blood weapon? Didn't belong to the victim. Surprising, so the blood must belong to one of the suspects, but which one? Oh wait, hold on. Which one did I click? Hold on.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I did click the run. It's Hayden's blood. Why do you believe that? He's clutching his side. Hayden has been oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine a little bit more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
There is blood. Hayden appears to have suffered some sort of blaster to his side. It seemed that his logical scenario, Hayden killed Calder for having an affair with his wife. Ricker was Sunday hunting and accidentally shot Hayden after he had killed Calder. No.
If a bacteria degrades
No, they
blood,
are both guilty. Bold conclusion. One most people would not arrive at that, but we are not likely most people we are Jedi still. I would like to know what came of this conclusion. We know Calder had an affair with Hayden's wife. What motive could Ricker have for wanting Calder dead? Ricker thought Calder was cheating him in his business. Yes, well done. Both men had a reason for wanting Calder dead. This is my theory of the morning events. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning, each plotted to kill him. Hayden found him first because of his affair Calder was having with his wife shortly after Rickard arrived on the scene. From the distance he saw Hayden throw he was Calder, so he shot him in the realization of the credits. Calder had cheated him out of their business. Hayden would have dropped his blaster, the one he found in the scene, covered in blood. Probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince it was Rickard.
Damn both of you.
That's enough accountability for both of you in murder and attempted murder. Calder is evicted. Rickard Lost can be charged with aggressive assault and attempted murder of Hayden will place you both under arrest for the Jedi Order and we will escort you to holding facilities in the Jedi Enclave. You have done well here. Also, you have come to studying your lessons carefully, inform Jedi Council performance in this little test. Good day. May the Force be with you. Just secretly roofied us while he disappears with the two convicts.
Yeah. Just you wake up with a cat on just chewing on you, like, what happened?
Now he's all like, thanks for doing my job. Now I can take all the credit. Cause they actually never mentioned that shit back at the Enclave.
Probably, yeah. Like, thanks for doing my job, newbie.
Yes?
I forgot to turn on the thing to make sure they don't take damage in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I need to remember that, or you need to remind me.
You know, the energy shield things, yeah.
What?
Alright, they're dead.
Sure.
I love how Canderous ran all the way over here just to go like, hey, I want to shoot these guys.
I want to look into his eyes as I shoot them out of his face.
Walk over here. I missed. Oh, apparently we're getting attacked from behind too. Oh, see right there where he got his +4 for healing? He's gaining life as combat goes on.
Sure.
Alright, so... Get rid of this.
What?
Go, he can't move anymore and we want Canderous to start the fights. Canderous, stop moving around. Canderous, what are you doing? Dude, he looks like super confused whenever he's doing combat.
He does. Is he that... does he have that little confidence in himself that he has to run right up to them in order to hit the shot?
Well, it's a heavy blaster.
What?
Yeah, but still.
Alright.
You don't see soldiers like running up to the enemy with just like heavy caliber machine guns just to guarantee a hit, you know?
Well, he did say he didn't fear death. He actually embraces it.
Eh, that's true.
So, right here we'll save
He's a-
because we legit just did an
He's
entire
a
quest
crawling
that took
crawl. Yeah.
there. Now we have a energy boost or whatever. Wow, he missed. Wow.
You know, yeah, he probably does need to run up to them and like shoot from like 2 feet away.
Well, it's a heavy blaster, like I said.
Yeah, and he's having a lot of trouble hitting targets right in front of him.
Well, he's doing it right now. He's getting like 18 damage with crit. Ooh, Zabar's almost dead.
You can do it. No, we're... Yay.
Alright, Zabar's not getting that plus feat that Canderous has. Hold on. Oh, it's treat injury.
Oh, he's treating injury? Oh, okay. And that would make sense for him to use.
How the hell do you get treat injury then?
What?
Huh.
We're robbing the dead.
You know, based on the universal law of video games, if you murder someone who tried to attack you, their stuff is yours by law of shut up, it's mine.
Yeah, Zabar isn't healing the way I want him to, but we have better. They're not going down as fast as they were before.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need Canderous to go around the corner.
Here it is.
Damn, he's just missing.
Fail.
I think we have a sniper shot. No, we don't have a sniper shot on this. But he has a scope for better accuracy along. Oh, Zabar's dead.
Nah. Dang it.
What?
Thank God Canderous has like a plus whatever to his healing. He's like a tank sniper, in a sense, if you could actually hit.
He is heavy weapons guy.
Yes.
Oh, Chad can't move. Zarbar can't move.
What?
Alright.
Look, apparently they all broke their legs in the fight. Oh.
Talk to the robot.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistant droid. Who knows? They are beasts and have been very aggressive of late. I am sorry if I seem a bit abrupt, but I must be moving along. I am rather in a hurry. Not so much as where I am going to, but where I am going away from. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her. She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people. And
So, yeah, sex robot.
She was becoming more and
But
more
she
insular.
tries, but she doesn't
I
act
thought
like it.
best that I leave. She only meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came
And
here.
you're trying to tell me they don't exist in this universe.
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living
I mean,
people.
Sex robot doesn't
She would
exist still.
destroy me.
I should go back to her. I'll destroy you here, and you're all still. Oh no, you should go back to her.
But why?
We'll just say she's lonely and she needs your support because I want the money.
You're right. How
So we're gonna
could I be
trick him.
so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it
Also,
affects her.
you're getting a kink off of sending a robot back to a lonely lady.
I must return then. It is
Yes.
my duty.
So,
Quest completed.
what?
Return the
It
sex
can't
robot.
be treat injury because we have a +3 to treat injury. I know there's another way to see his skills and attributes. I forgot what it was though.
Doesn't treat injury just work if you use
Oh,
a
there it is.
med bag?
The feats. Yeah, we have the same thing like he does. I think it's because his character was whatever. This is why he heals way more faster than us. But that's the only thing I
Okay.
can think of.
I mean, is there a soldier ability? Soldier exclusive ability he has
It
or
does
something?
say soldier, but Karth is a soldier too.
Okay, you're both a soldier. Okay.
Chewie? Okay, I'll inject the heroin inside of me.
Yeah?
I guess they can't move because not because they all went down, but because of oh yeah, because they all went down or whatever.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, they did just all go down.
Just need to like load back in then. So we're gonna go to the caves. Because, you know, the robots just happen to be right next to the crystal caves, and it says crystal caves right there. It's pretty dark in here, Chewie. What are we gonna do? My
What?
name's not Chewie. I'm sorry, you all look the same to me.
Yeah?
All Wookiees look the same to me.
I have racial face blindness when it comes to Wookiees.
Oh, I forgot to put the modifier. You forgot to tell me.
That hurt,
No. I mean, there's just two of them.
No, there's more in the cave.
Well, in the cave, but not right here.
Yeah?
Chewie just freaking out. Huh, dark magic, witch, voodoo.
Witch.
What?
Candace is just like, yeah, same, not my problem. Candace, now it's my problem. I'm gonna fire into the darkness blindly, hoping not to hit either ally.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Wow, they didn't even damage the other one. Okay, check and still move.
Yeah?
Candace can move again. Yay! This time we're gonna get like super close so we can actually hit shit. Never mind, we still missed.
Yay. We did it. We did it.
Yeah, but we're also immune to poison, so that's fine.
Yeah. Thank you, AoE, poison, and debuff resistance.
Oh, there's still another one. I think he fell backwards. Oh, we force pushed him.
Oh, cool.
That's right, we're a Jedi now. Yeah, we're destroying shit. Item removed. And a dead Mandalorian body, a crystal. So we're basically destroying eggs to get shit. Hey dude, we're gonna make something go extinct.
Hooray!
It's gonna be in the Dantua's database. Dick makes an entire population go extinct.
More like total Chad dude bro beats the hell out of lame-o eggs because they're total fucking scrubs.
Well, dude, the thing is that I mean, if you hit the eggs, you get something. Thing is, you don't want to you want to hit the certain eggs so you can gain something.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Because they have a chance to drop something. See,
Alright.
we just keep getting a bunch of shit, and you don't want to just destroy the eggs randomly. Because if you destroy them randomly, see how like it's not giving us the option to destroy a bunch of them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to destroy them randomly because you can't kill them all. And so, I guess we got a decent amount of crystals. I think we got like maybe 10, 12.
Yeah, we got a good chunk of them.
The only reason why we're
We
using
got
a Vibroblade too is because we don't have a second lightsaber. You can't actually build
Yeah.
lightsabers in the game, which is kind of weird, but you can collect them off dead bodies.
Yeah.
Hey, cool lightsaber. Did you build that? Nah, dude. Killed a person for this.
They killed a guy. You know, the Jedi way.
It's always the Jedi way.
The General Grievous way.
The one thing I hate about this is that in this game, this area always respawns all the enemies back, but it doesn't respawn the enemies in the caves. And the cap hounds are like super annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's at least a half decent way to grind for some XP.
Not really, because you get very low XP for it.
Yeah. XP is XP. If you want to grind, you can grind. I do not doubt that there are psychopaths who've ground up these things.
Ground up these things like coffee.
Yes.
And we still
Just-
have our modifier.
Grind to max level on these things. Like, that would take a long freaking time, though.
Where the heck is Zabar? There he is.
Oh, hey, you guys. Sorry I'm late.
Canderous, I'm gonna shoot at the ground now. Force lightning's the most effective thing. It's like it hurts people in armor or something. Oh, that guy instantly died. Oh, that's because that's the one Canderous was shooting at. Okay.
Nice. These guys were worth like 500 a pop, dang.
Well, that's because
These guys
they're
respond?
Mandalorians.
Yeah. And the Mandalorians would probably be a little bit more valuable to farm if you were psychopathic enough to try to grind to higher levels on these.
I guess.
Do the Mandalorians respawn, or is it just the hounds?
The Mandalorians do not spawn. Remember, it's a quest to get revenge.
Hmm.
Okay, so Canderous can't use. Actually, hold on. Yeah,
I know in
Canderous
some
can't
games-
use those gloves because they're not helpful.
Yeah.
Salvar, what did I give you? I gave you a +1. Take that. Gave you a +2. And then he can get that. Strength, reflex, resistance. We'll do the reflex. Make it harder for us to get hit. And then fortitude. Make it harder for Zarbar to get hit, even though he's a giant ass target. They're all staring at Canderous. Why the hell do you have the +3 belt, Canderous?
Cause I'm worth it.
Are you? Dude, I feel like my character's bleeding on the back because if you look to the right of the arm, it looks like there's blood on his back.
It really does. It looks like the bloodstains on his back.
Alright, so pause, activate the shields because we killed all the Mandalorians and basically the data pads say, hey, someone's murdering all of our guys. We should probably look into this. So basically, we're doing the thing that Overlord does. +1 to this, +2 to that, Fortitude 900. So, yep.
So this is the meddler. You have caused us.
Hey, what happened to our shields and stuff? Where's my buff?
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will add your head to those of the other
The cutscene says you don't have it.
A lightsaber for my
Some bullshit. I just legit upgraded the entire party. Kandor still has it.
What?
Actually, Kandor does not have it.
Hmm.
We're just gonna take our time to, you know, actually put our shields and shit up.
Yeah, please be courteous as we put up all of our shields and
As we
buffs
buff ourselves.
as we- before we try to murder you to death.
Oh, Chad died. He didn't heal himself. Which is the one thing I hate, is because when you don't use a main character, he doesn't activate his heals. And this is like the only guy right here. Like, look, Chewie just took down that guy. Or not Chewie, Zalbar just took down that guy. Yet, he didn't trigger his other stuff. See, look, our
Yeah.
shields are activated right
Yeah.
here, and then they go away.
Yeah. You know, it seems like a lot of places do AI really, partner AI really wonky like that. Like, I remember in Resident Evil 5, the AI was hot garbage. Like, they would heal, but they would heal way too often. They would use, like, medical sprays on just, like, light injuries, and just use pistols despite the fact that they have, like, several other things in their inventory that would be much better to use. Like, I suppose it's like, pick your extreme. Either never heal or just spam heal everything.
Zalbar, I actually need you to keep fighting this guy. Oh, we leveled up. Level up.
Nice, you can take advantage of that. Yay!
Force Lightning 2?
Sure, apparently we're going for
A Palpatine.
yeah, apparently we're going for a Palpatine run.
Force Lightning. Oh, he's, Chad became stunned.
Ah. Damn.
Just straight up killed him with lightning. The power of the chode.
Just like... Yeah, I got my lightsabers.
Alright.
Which, the Jedi who died to those guys must not have been very good, because...
Well, they were by themselves. These guys are legit fighting people in raids.
Yeah, but if the Star Wars canon says anything, it's basically like Force users are like crazy OP versus non-Force users.
I mean, not really. You're actually wrong. The Jedi, they're hunting Jedi Padawan. This is a academy. There's no strong Jedi out here wandering around. The Jedi Masters are basically sending all their Padawans to their deaths, investigating shit, even though they know that they're like unprepared.
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world. Its defenses.
So basically, Jedi Masters are just dicks. They just want to see if their Padawan goes and, you know, survives and comes back. If not, they'll just send another person.
I remember sitting there in my armor.
That sounds more like a Sith activity. Is there gonna be a twist where it's like, oh, we were Dark Jedi all along?
Well, no, the thing is, you're also wrong, because the Sith do the same thing. They send their apprentice to even more dangerous missions, saying, you don't come back alive, I'll just train another person, find someone else. It means you were unworthy. It's just that the Sith, the only reason why they're stronger is because they can tap into the Force with the emotions more. The Jedi really can't.
Falling continuously as you circle it. With barely
Mm.
15
As in,
centimeters of
having a
armor plate
girlfriend
protecting
or
me,
marrying
when
someone
magnetic
in the
locks
order is legal
disengaged on my droid,
or against the
I
rules.
plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Yeah, isn't it a whole
Exhilaration,
big thing
the
that
euphoria I
the
felt as I scraped into the
dark side
atmosphere,
isn't
dodging
really stronger
self-guided
than the light side or
projectiles and
something?
beam
But well,
weapons
I
was
suppose it takes
unmatched.
someone
Well,
who's
the
really
Many
strong
kilometers
the
to be
light
long
side's
powerful.
through the
actually
atmosphere,
equally stronger to the
dodging
dark
and
side. The
weaving,
dark side
the
takes years and
outside
years
of
and
my
years,
armor
but it drains
glowing
your
like the
life
sun
force
with the heat
faster.
of
But you
re-entry.
can use
And
ways
with
to
barely
extend it.
30 meters to spare,
But the light side can
I
actually
twisted
extend your
and
life as
skimmed the
well,
surface,
and
firing at
it's
the
just
giant
as
beam
powerful.
generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent
Because
And
the
shockwaves
Sith
that leveled
bend
the
the Force
entire
to the will. The
complex
Jedi
alive. It
like
was the
flow
moment
into it,
of
and when they
my
flow
life.
into it, they flow into like the networking. So,
I'll never forget
yeah,
those times.
so
my
basically
understanding of
they
it was that
basically
We
the
can't
Sith
go on
they're like
fighting the way we
they're
did.
pulling the Force,
There
like
are
they're
too
yanking
few of us
it,
left
like
now. But I really
it's
don't
like
want to
you
talk about this anymore.
forcing
I
something to
trust I
move to
satisfied
where
your
the
curiosity for
Jedi
now.
just
Is
push
there
it and it
something else
actually
you want to
moves.
know?
my interpretation of it has always been that the dark side was easier. So
My
you basically
my
like,
interpretation is that you're spouting a bunch of bullshit, man.
all right. But my interpretation of it was always like that the dark side was just like easier to get stuff done with, but it wasn't really as strong in the long run. But if you really commit yourself to light and you become really strong in it, you can wind up being stronger than, you know.
Well, yeah, they say
Uh,
that. They say that Yoda. That's why Palpatine feared Yoda, because if Yoda wanted to, he could like obliterate him halfway across the galaxy. But Yoda doesn't do it
yeah,
because Yoda believes everything should be balanced in the Force.
yeah,
So, worlds could legit be on fire and dying, and Yoda could go like, "This isn't my problem."
yeah.
All right, so
Sorry, balance.
we might have to come back and cut into this scene twice because this fight is like a little one-on-one thing, but I just activated our boost.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will be your doom!
See? Even though we gave her the boost and they're immune to that, that still happens. And Force Lightning. Yeah, that doesn't work on me. Force Lightning. Wow, we beat her.
You are strong.
Yeah.
Stronger than me, even.
Who are
Yeah,
you?
that will happen when you throw lightning at people.
This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You embraced the dark side. Why? You were a Jedi then. You have been corrupted. You've been corrupting the cat pounds.
Yes. Aren't they pretty? My pets. They like the smell of power I exude. They know their master. I harnessed true power when I struck down my master, Quatra. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
Yeah, you lost to me in 3 hits.
Yeah.
You slew Quatra, your master.
Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
The snap at the council, the taint from the drove. Just want to talk.
The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not
I mean,
apparent
you
that
just
the
started
mother
talking to
deceived
me
you?
and you know, we stopped fighting. You know, just the usual.
Yeah.
I have no desire to kill you, Johanny.
I am pathetic. I sit
Yeah.
here and
Dude,
thank
not even
myself
like a
to be
fail or
great for
success roll right
embracing
there.
the dark
Just
side,
like
but
a
I
straight
am
up,
nothing.
nah, I'm pathetic.
There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back.
I mean,
Jealous of my power.
you killed one person.
Only
It's
because
not
I
like
was not good enough
you
by their standards.
didn't Order
I never
66
have
up in
But it was a
there.
Jedi
Like,
Master. Come on, Johnny. That's not gonna what? Why are you even talking about that? Maybe you shouldn't be in Jedi. Standards can
yeah.
apply to everyone. The first step of path of knowledge is knowing that you are ignorant.
I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
Even in death, the Force will allow her to live on.
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Yet forgiveness we must ask.
And denied. No, no, I cannot. And so here I will stay. Leave me to my hopelessness.
So, you should come back and talk to her again.
If she were alive now, how...
The council may forgive a lot.
The council may forgive a lot, but not this. I am lost. Leave.
I forgot which one you have
Do
to
not
select
know
for this one.
If she were how...
Hold on, I know it.
If I show them, I am free of passion, but I am serene. Maybe, just maybe.
Okay, it was
they
actually
would
the second
accept
one.
me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done?
Your inner peace and harmony will show them your sincerity.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Damn right, I'm called Chad the Chode.
Chad the Chode!
Wish there was actually like a little thing we could do.
Yeah, just like a little riff that would happen.
I love how you're talking. What if Zalbar Kanner's like, hey dude, there's a dead body over there. Should we go loot it while Chad the Chode's talking to this lady? Nah, dude, we gotta wait. No, I don't know why we have to wait, but we have to wait. We can't just interrupt Chad the Chode while he's talking to someone.
That would be rude.
Zalbar, but aren't you a Mandalorian? Don't you not give two shits? Dude, he just legit shot Force Lightning into that other Dark Jedi, defeating her in 3 hits with us. Think I actually want to fight him? He put armor on me that's like a lightning rod.
Makes sense. Yeah.
We basically did put armor on Canderous, which is a giant lightning rod.
If I was a Sith Lord, I would totally do that. Like, our official uniform would be just like lightning rod helmets that go directly into your brain.
I mean, they don't need to do that. I mean, Vader could have done that if he wasn't robotic, but, you know, since he's robotic, it actually destroys his entire body. I think he lost both his hands, right?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he did lose both his hands, because when he was climbing out of lava, he only had his one robot arm.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, so, we killed the Mandalorians, and we got the cave. Trying to think of the shit that we need to go do, but I think we did our missions. Alright. So we're about to get some monies. Unless you stop me. Oh wait, you can't stop me. I already won those rolls. Or you could win the roll again.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him.
Here's your king. It's
It's just so great to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we, my lovely little droid? Don't worry. I'm gonna hug you and oil you and care for you and make sure you never, ever get away again.
So if you actually talk to them in the correct way, the robot actually says, "Please kill me." So we're gonna talk to this guy.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace.
Oh, I think she can rest in peace. Oh, you know, I didn't just go around the planet killing people for enjoyment, you know. I did this for the money. There's no need for a reward. Thank you, Joan. What? That's it? Give me more. I want more. Give me more. You're a selfish player.
I'd say thank you, John.
Even odds for the roll to see who chooses what.
Evens, I guess, because it's been out like 4 times in a row or so.
Alright. Well, we're getting more money. I rolled the odd.
Alright.
What? I did not think the Jedi were so greedy. You seem almost Mandalorian. I thank you for what you have done for me, but I have nothing else to give. The Council will hear of your deeds and your greed.
Hey man, I just slaughtered people in the name of your daughter. How much money do we have? Oh, we got 6,000 credits.
6,000. All right.
Yeah. Johnny's back. She's chilling right there now. She's like staring, going like, yeah, I'm checking that person out now. And check that person out now. Alright, so...
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light.
Damn
But though
right,
she
I'm
was
called
saved,
Chad the Chode for
do
a
not
reason.
dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated
Play
and
theme
true
music,
to the
Timber.
ideals of the Order, yet she
Chad
is still
Chad!
vulnerable to
Yeah.
the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan.
Hell nah, dude, I just
You
went
have
through all that
proven
trouble. You
yourself
better be making
worthy
me a
of
damn
joining the
Jedi Knight.
Let me be the first to welcome you as a
Yeah.
full-fledged member of our order.
Just be like, I killed thousands of a name and... Oh, now I see what you were talking about. I am part of a cult.
Yeah.
Good to see Johnny has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared.
Oh, we
When
don't need to go
heard
into
of the
details
ruins
about
in
that.
your dreams, Master Dorak
Yeah.
recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied
Force
to your
doesn't guide
destiny.
me. Chad the Chode
That
guide
is why
himself.
the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins.
Did his
You
Did his
must
eyes
investigate them
blink
and find
off
what
sync?
Revan and Malak were looking for.
I guess. What happened to the Jedi who went investigating? I don't think I'll be going. I'm just gonna say I think I'll be going now. We can now have Bastila, but we can't remove her as a party member. Do we want Karf or we want Bastila? I mean, we want Karf or do we want Candace? I like Candace more.
Yeah, I mean,
Because Bastila is basically the other,
I demand
whatever.
justice. The central
well,
family
honestly,
fight upon
now that I think
Dantooine.
about it, we got like 3 freaking tanks in the party, like Bastila
Into
and
this matter.
Zalbar.
You must be patient.
Zalbar, and yeah, and
Your
so
accusations
we got a lot
are
of
proof.
tanks
And
and
we
not
don't want
a
you
whole lot
stirring
of
trouble with
straight
the
up
Sentinels.
DPS, I think,
If there
besides
is a
Chad.
Mistake?
Even though Chad's on the front
My
lines.
son Shen is missing.
Yeah.
How can there be any doubt the Sandrels are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so
Oh
long
yeah,
before I
it's
take
kind of
action
cool that
on
we're
my
called
own.
good for nothing, yet
As
you're coming here for
dangerous as the
help.
threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot.
Then that makes this guy stupid.
The Council has promised Alan
Maybe you should just go to another form of government on this planet. Oh wait, that would be us. Rubs your nipples like in self-work.
Oh, wait, that's us, isn't it? We're the only government around here. Just, I wish I had something that with Velcro so I could rip it to make the sound like what they do in South Park on that
Oh
episode.
god.
Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our
Oh, it's gonna take us so long to get out there.
Worthy of the title Jedi.
You're
It
not
would-
wrong.
It would do well to
Would
remember
Tuesday at like 2 a.m. be good for you guys?
It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own
Oh dude, he's
rewards.
demanding it now, not later.
No? Oh, that's so sad. We're gonna have to kick it out to about 2 months from now.
Dude, look how high Basile's dexterity is, man. Jesus.
Dang.
Should we give it into her strength? Or should we just finish her dexterity then? Let's do her strength, right?
Yeah, let's give her some more strength, because, yeah. Wait, she's a sentinel, so
Yeah.
she's really high on... She's going to be really tanky no matter what, so it'd probably be best to give her some damage boosts.
Or we can just have her be the other mage where she buffs us. I mean, look, there's this one which allows the Jedi to move very swiftly, pressing his or her body to its physical limits for the duration effects is 36 seconds. Movement speed is doubled and 2 defenses gained. This one is basically restricted by armor. The power is to activate the Jedi's temporal granted a 4+ bonus defense in all saving throws. And then this one, I believe it's for the party. When the power is activated, the Jedi is temporarily granted 10. Oh no, it's only just for one person. So,
I'll take a one-person haste spell.
yeah,
Kind of thing.
I don't think it affects the party. So, do we want to give it to her so she can last longer?
Sure.
Alright. And she gets another level up too. Okay, so we can max out her dual wielding ability, we can max out attack, or, we can give this to her, so she's a little bit, like, harder to kill, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, she's
might
a
as well
sentinel.
Yeah, might as well
kill, so.
So, max out the dual wielding ability then?
Sure. We do have an extra lightsaber for her.
Well, no, she's a dual wielder. She has a double bladed.
Oh, dual wielder, not.
Yeah.
That's.
She's a double bladed, so it counts for it.
Dual bladed, okay.
Do we want to upgrade her lightning or just give her the tornado or whatever?
Force whirlwind would be pretty cool, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, she's light side anyway.
Yeah.
So now, oh wait, hold on, I forgot. We got all these crystals, so now we can actually, work on our lightsabers.
Yeah.
So. And there's nothing for Bastil's lightsaber.
Okay.
Alright, so we got extra damage to our lightsabers now. It's pretty nice.
Awesome.
Even though, we're gonna be in the back.
Yeah.
Candace, why are you still back here? Why are you judgmentaling? I'll do what I want, Candace. I'm the leader of this expedition.
Candace? How conductive is your armor again? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Throws him in front of the blaster fire, like, actually just physically picks him up with a force, using him, like, as a floating shield.
Did it freeze again?
Or yeah, it did. Hold on, let me just refix that, and it should be fixed now. It should be appearing. There it goes. We didn't really miss anything. We're just moving to the old guy's place where he was complaining that his son was kidnapped. I love how there's these speeder bikes. You can hear that they're on, and there's the key, yet we're not, like, hijacking it. It froze again, so let me fix that. Yeah, what's up with that? We can't just steal these bikes and drive around Dantooine instead of walking. Want to tell you what would make the game crash and make it look really, really weird? If we took the force speed.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I remember reading something. Wasn't there like in one of the comic books, wasn't there a weird, like, good aligned version of Force Lightning? I remember seeing that on, like,
it's called
Wikipedia.
Force Train.
Yeah, it was like something like that.
It's like Force Lightning, but it's weaker. It just drains you of
Yeah.
your
My
force
protocol
abilities, I
droid
believe.
tells me you are here on behalf of the Council.
Yeah, it was
Beginning to
something
think
like
my
that.
commands had been
That
ignored.
sounds about right.
Though I think your time would be better spent interrogating
It's not
the
in the
Centrals as
game.
to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they threw that in like the comic or whatever to make
Soon
it seem
after
like,
we settled
oh,
here,
you know, like the
Sand
good Jedi have cool
They have been a
energy
plague
powers
upon
too.
my house ever since. The injustices the Sandrils have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandril droids trespassing on my land. I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out.
You actually
My
find out
own
these houses are way
security
more bigger
droids
than what they look
destroyed
like.
the invaders. Not a single one survived.
Yeah,
At least you're efficient.
I assume like
Very
Hobbit
shortly
home
after
kind of
this
things where
incident,
they just
Shen,
kind of
my only
go
son
underground or
and heir
something.
to the Matali estate,
I
vanished.
think they do.
Obviously,
I'm not
Nurik,
sure.
the
I mean,
unscrupulous
well,
head of the
it's kind of
Sandal
going into
clan,
like the side
has
of
abducted my son
a
in
hill. It
retaliation
looks
for the
like so.
destruction of his
Kind of seems like
droids.
that.
Well, it's actually not a hill. Well, it's actually not a hill. It's like built into a hill, like a hobbit house, I guess you could say.
The only resolution possible
Okay,
is
so
the
it's
immediate
not a
return of
Hobbit
my
home,
son.
but it's a Hobbit home.
Why does the council
Yeah, because
insist
it's like
on
legit a
stalking
hill.
me? The life
Yeah.
of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand.
Like disagreeing
I'm a
with me,
man of
don't
the
you?
world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrils. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Make it 2,000 credits and you have a deal.
Yeah.
I understand you're upset, but rest assured I will find your son Shin. Jedi cannot be bought. I will remain neutral despite your attempted bribe. I want to make 2,000 credits. What are you gonna do?
I guess 2, and even again because why not?
Yeah, you got even.
Nevertheless,
Okay,
my offer still
so
stands.
I understand
1,000
you're
credits
upset.
for Shen's safe
Yeah,
return.
I'm upset. I wanted to
Know,
make money,
however,
damn
I
it.
will not sit idly by much longer.
No,
Eventually,
I
will take
cock
whatever
block your
action is
money
necessary
making.
to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandril estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss.
Oh, you have nothing further to
Suggest
discuss? I
hurry
want to tell you
south to
something.
their
Your
estate,
house looks
lest I
hideous.
take matters into my own hands.
Yeah.
Man, if it's gonna take matters into his own hands, might as well just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you look now, like the house, you see it's not built into a hill or whatever, or it's actually like it's actually part of a hill, kind of, but you see it's not connected to like any of that over there.
It looks like what they did was for some reason they made a house and like put dirt and sod over it.
Huh?
Which I don't know how structurally sound that would be.
Hey man, it's done in Minecraft all the time. Why you gotta be judgmental?
Oh, that's true. That's true. I got nothing to say to that. They do it in Minecraft.
It just said Star Wars did it first.
That's true.
Chad needs to heal the party. She needs to heal the party. Basil is wasting a force move because it doesn't work on them.
Good old-fashioned video game AI.
So Chad actually needs to heal the party again. While Canders is just over here missing every shot. Oh, Basil died.
Great.
Okay, Chad. Do what you do best. Force lightning.
Yeah, just force lightning all of the things.
Hey, dude, it killed the first. It killed the other one, not the first one.
Yeah. It is true.
Canders is all like, I have a healing factor. I don't need your Jedi voodoo.
Whatever, man. I'll just heal myself. Oh no, I'll get my own healing powers with blackjack and hookers. As a matter of fact, forget the healing powers. Screw the whole thing.
I wouldn't doubt he actually had that.
Yeah, just a healing factor with blackjack and hookers.
Yep.
Well, Pizzac and hookers, I guess.
Yeah, then again, there's no... Actually, there is a bar on here, but we just don't know where it's at, and we can't visit it.
Yeah.
Wait. Chad's all the way over there fighting.
I got... you deal with those, I got this one. That is a total chode move, just in general. Like,
Oh, he's coming back over here. It's too late, Chad. We killed them all.
Yes?
I wanted to murder the puppies.
Yes?
And since they are hounds, they're technically like dogs, I believe. In a sense? I don't know. I think they're like the wolves of this game. Sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
Then I suggest we move on.
Don't need to talk to you, Basila. I just wanted to get Canderous closer. Just gonna throw a damn grenade.
I mean, we got 25 of the dang things.
Sure.
Meanwhile,
other
Meanwhile, Chad just straight up murdered all of them with lightning. Hey, look, we found a dead body. Should we poke it with a stick?
Yeah. Light armor, Edwin Test's diary. Right.
What can I do?
Basila's just a healer at this point. Alright,
Pretty
so
much.
I'm actually going to talk to Basila because we actually need to trigger a quest from her.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision that
Awesome.
two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Any questions? This intrigues Chad. Not sure. Like, do you think we let's see.
Are you wondering
Just
why
choose
we
number
shared
one.
the vision, or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked, and for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't
Read
have
that
an
timbre?
answer for
It's
you.
a physical
The
bond.
Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've
We're
been
like
given.
brothers, only closer.
But she's a girl.
Yeah, but that's not how SpongeBob says it in that episode.
Let's see.
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion. The Force often seems to cause
Just a
events
little bit
that bend the
convenient.
laws of probability, especially with those that are strongly affiliated with it. In this respect, you and I will simply have to become accustomed to such convenience. We are the tools of the Force, and we will do as it wills. Quite the contrary. Ours is the
Do we have no
ultimate
free will of our own then?
The Force is
Sounds about
indestructible,
right.
but the choice
On
of
contrary,
living along
we
it
do
is
have free will.
ultimately
We have the
our own.
ultimate free will.
As you wish. You really
Alright, so we didn't really get to talk to her about anything. We talked to Canderous about anything yet?
Yeah, what do you want?
Nah.
Hey, not really.
How can I help?
He's just kind of been following us mostly.
Well, no, I'm trying to get his story so we can trigger his quest.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah, we pretty much just had him. He talked about how emo he was with we embrace death and all that, and then
I mean, it
that
was pretty cool. He did say I did jump out of space like a Spartan onto a robot into a planet's orbit burning up, and he survived.
Yeah. Which that's a little crazy because there aren't many folks who've canonically survived doing anything like that.
Master
I mean,
Chief, holding my beer.
Yeah. I mean,
Then again, I think this game was created before. This game was created before Master Chief actually jumped out the damn ship.
it was. Yeah. And
This is private property. By what authority
I know that I don't know if it's canonical, but I know Star Killer survived being thrown out of an airlock or whatever by Darth Vader. But I don't know if the Force Awakens is canon or not. The Force Awakens, the Force Unleashed. That's it.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
I'm gonna say it's probably not all that canon, considering how crazy.
Fallen Order is gonna be canon because they want to make a TV series out of it.
I have been informed by my protocol
the what is
droid
canon?
that you wish to
Fallen
speak
Order.
to me.
Fallen Order. Oh, okay. Fallen. I was talking about Force Unleashed, but alright. How is Fallen Order? I mean,
It's really
I
good.
haven't
I
played
played it.
That's good.
What happened to my son?
I've heard it's similar to Dark Souls in the combat system in the sense that it kind of emphasizes dodging and maneuverability and
No,
stuff
it's
like
not
that.
like Dark Souls. If it was Dark Souls, you start all the way back from where you saved.
One tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son.
There's really like no mini
Anything to
bosses
continue
or
the
anything
feud,
like
which has
that.
become so customary to you people.
I mean, there are bosses, but like before you can kill them, you're stopped, which is annoying.
My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts.
So I'm guessing they lock you in on a light side path then.
They just lock you into a cutscene, just making it conveniently like, oh hey, it's like it's your lucky day, you got saved. I want to persuade. I want him to give us $200 for his journal.
All right. You know that's always rubbed me the wrong way.
Where I can just get the money. Okay.
Alright. Well, that kind of stuff has always rubbed me the wrong way. Where all of a sudden they say, "Oh yeah, you're lucky you were saved." Like, how in the hell do you know that I wasn't just totally kicking your ass? Like, so like even if I perfect run you, it's gonna pretend like I was in trouble. Like, shut up.
We have nothing further to discuss. Please leave me to my.
I love how they were offering money. I'm all like, wait, hold on, make it $200 instead. And then they're just all like, I didn't know you were such a greedy little cunt. And I'm all like, you just offered me money, and I just wanted a bit more.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Apparently, bargaining is not a. Apparently, bargaining is a sin in the Star Wars universe.
And Bassa says it's a sin, even though we need money for shit.
Sticker price or die.
Does anything have to do with what happened to Shin?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him.
Alright, how much longer are we gonna go for tonight? Or
are we going until 12?
Alright, that might be it. Alright, I got work tomorrow, but alright.
I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
If that's the case, I'm gonna go make dinner or something if we aren't gonna.
Prisoner here in the compound.
Well,
feels this is a way to get back at the Matales.
I said okay.
A way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No. Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance. Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
here.
What?
Yeah?
Yes?
Huh. Should have probably brought teeth through your mission. Yeah, we should have brought someone with security.
What can I do?
Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are... Please...
I'm here.
Yeah?
Sure.
I think that's the front.
Sure.
What?
Alright, I'm back.
Yes?
We just got to where they're keeping him prisoner.
Oh, awesome.
Who are you? Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia.
No, I won't leave my
Convince her father
kidnappers.
to
It's too
release me ever since
dangerous.
I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think
Dumbass.
Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not
I mean, you
go,
won't leave your damn
then I
cell
too
and come
shall
with
stay.
us.
I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wish you luck.
Yeah, well, I forgot to tell you, we didn't bring a demolition or a hacker, so yeah, we could have gotten extra experience points.
What are you doing here?
That face.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
And then she took off. Yeah, this house has to be bigger than I was expecting, because you weren't here, but we went through all the rooms already. Oh, except for this one, apparently. which is a security room.
Huh.
Oh shit, I didn't know he was following us. He actually could have died. I love how Shin said he wasn't gonna follow us. Yet he's like following us, so I'm like confused.
Well, he just an indecisive prick.
Yeah, so if you can see, dude, the place is actually bigger than what you thought.
I told you it went down.
I don't know if it goes down. There's no damn. Well, there's a ceiling right there, so I don't know if we're underground or not, or that's just, you know, the roof of the house.
I mean, if it's this freaking big, then it would have to go down, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't know if there's an elevator, cause like we're going through like the entire house, robbing and beating the shit out of all these droids, and you know, the owner hasn't come and said shit to us yet.
Have you spoken to Rahasia? I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Oh, you know,
Shen,
totally, totally give the guy that's saving you orders.
Thank goodness you managed to escape.
it was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you've done for us.
Kindness is a little bit of a stretch for Chad the Chode.
Yeah.
It was no problem. Shin promised me a reward. We should get out of here quickly. I'm gonna do number 2. I don't know what you're gonna choose.
1. That sounds very cocky. That sounds very Chad the Chode.
Wait, what?
1.
It was no problem.
Very...
Well, that means it means it didn't. It didn't. It's true. It didn't break its sweat doing this shit. Okay. So even or odd?
I'll do odd this time. Watch this be the one time where it's even.
And no, it's actually odd.
Okay.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral estate undetected.
Money always helps. I'm gonna choose number 2. Or no reward is necessary.
Sure, I'll do contrary again.
Even or odd?
Even.
But
Damn
surely
it.
we can...
Yay!
Why won't you let me just have money?
There you are, Shen.
Cause
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral.
Nurik! Alan! I knew this was all your doing.
Just scream, Chad the
You
Chode.
had captured my son.
You had
While we're all just
taken my
screaming
castles
names.
from me long before that. You started it.
Chad the
I don't
Chode!
want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
You two just need to calm down. Don't make me intervene in this. Why don't you just shoot each other and get it over with? I'm gonna choose number 1 this time.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi?
Yeah, 1
You
probably
want to
sounds, yeah.
remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot,
I love how they use the old English word for whore.
Yeah.
We should go sort this out together. Why don't you try to listen to your children? Both of you should calm down now. I want to do number 2. We should sort this kind of thing out together. What do you think?
3, I guess. I don't know.
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decisions.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you.
The one's
Never
pointing
set
guns at
foot
each other.
in my house again.
I mean, didn't he just legit tell us, I'll give you 1,000 credits to bring me back my son? Will you go with would you go with Shin Rahasia or Shin? Number 2?
Two, I guess.
Yeah.
Raheisha, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
Do not try to force them to run. Do not be selfish, Norik. Let them go. Do number 2, right?
Yeah.
You think to make us stand here, then?
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Raheisha.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, darling.
There's actually a dialogue
You
where you can
always
actually
too
have both
violent
the
for
families
your own
agree that
good.
they're gonna live
Me?
together in
You
peace.
were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
You don't need to fight anymore, both you need to calm down. Don't need to fight anymore, right? Number 2?
Yeah, that sounds.
Will not
That sounds like a
until
good
I
option.
have my Shen back. The council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed, they
Should just let me get the damn money and kill them, man. Time to level up. Okay, so we can upgrade our dual wielding, the implant 2, or a crit hit. The dual wielding 2 would, hold on, this feat reduces attack penalty by additional 2 and 2, the total of -4 main hand, -4 off the hand use. A balanced weapon in the offhand can further reduce the attack penalty by 2-0. A total of -2, -4.
That sounds pretty good.
The other
Reducing the
one
penalty.
is this feat triples the critical threat range of melee attacks. If a weapon needs to roll a 20, a critical hit will result in the 18 to 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6 seconds unless they make a fortitude save. The implant would just, you know, be extra stuff that we can put inside our head, so we can actually cheat the game by giving like a +3 or +5 to something.
Yeah, if you want the extra implant, go for it.
Alright. Implant. We get 2 force powers, so we'll do the force wave, right? Or the cyclone or whatever.
Yeah.
Do we want to use force choke? I want to use force choke. I want to strangle someone.
Yeah, let's try it out.
Is it because you're Japanese you want to strangle someone?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Bringing your kink into the game, I see.
Sure.
I love how it took you a long while just to respond to that.
Well, I wanted to go out and wash my hands because I was eating while we were doing all that.
So kinky Japanese stuff, I hear.
Yes. I was eating with my dick.
Oh god.
Yes, I can reach.
It reminds me of what's it called? Death Clock, where Metalface plays the bass with his penis too. Hey, we can't do that.
This is what I live for.
Yeah, you gotta remember, we're not on Twitch. We're on Twitch. We're not on YouTube. Oh god.
Right.
Dude, Kenders is like having a stutter over here.
Will cry.
Alright. Yay, we hit one. No.
Should they really not allow just saying musical beats or anything like that?
Oh, anything can be claimed as copyright, I guess.
I was just doing like a generic bass riff.
I mean, you can do a generic bass riff, but again, someone can go like, hey, that's my generic bass riff. Like, it legit says no humming in the contract. I'm not joking, you can look this up, it says legit, you can't hum on a stream.
Yes?
Yes?
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, if we're just recording for YouTube, then yeah, you could do whatever the hell you want.
Well,
In a sense, kind of, but you really can't.
Well, I know YouTube has that they do kind of like the radio thing where they have contracts with like record companies so that they can like license out music to be used in videos and stuff like that. So some people and some music can be used with just so long as you credit it.
I don't even know who the hell they are.
Sure.
You know?
Dude, what the hell is Chad doing? Oh, why did this enemy come all the way over here? You know the one thing I forgot to do? I forgot to put the giant...
Put the buff on?
No, I forgot to put the computer in her head.
Oh, right. We have another slot for that, don't we?
Keep putting the dexterity and I'm all like, that doesn't do anything to us. Yeah, none of the implants are worth it. Chewie has a damn implant or whatever. We gotta like buy another one.
Well, if we buff one of our stats like our dex by 1 next level, then it would push us up to another +1.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you said we need to buff our dicks.
Yeah, well, you know that too. You know, like doesn't hurt to have a few extra inches down there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what it sounded like you said.
We gonna buff our decks. I
just take the pump.
I love Darts from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. That voice is amazing.
Touch the room. Okay, go into the room.
What?
Bastel, I'm not gonna touch the door. It looks too dirty.
No, I don't have any hand sanitizer.
Destroyer is speaking a language you do not recognize. What language is that? What are you trying to say? Destroyer is speaking another language you do not recognize. Still don't understand you.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I can reproduce any language spoken by slaves of the builders. Hey, I understand that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Dude, the droid just legit say, hey, I speak all the dialects of the slaves. Of the builders.
Yeah, you'd think that'd be a little bit of a alarm bell there.
But you are not a slave species, and neither are you of the builders. You are like the ones who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
He's some type of guardian. I'm overseer of the builders program may be enforced. Spread among us, slaves follow the monument to the power of the Starforge was constructed. Project completion of all the slaves were executed and was reprogrammed to serve should a builder return to search for knowledge of the Starforge. How long have you been here? Chronically circuits that have marked over 10 full revolutions of the systems. Uttermost planets around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years.
All right.
If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The builders constructed me of chronology circuits using the technology of the Starforge itself. The calculations are infallible. Who are the builders you keep talking about? What is the Starforge? Starforge is the glory of the builders, the epics of their infinite empire. It is the machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex. I already said that. Could have been the factory of weapons and planet.
Maybe. That That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Who are the builders you keep talking about? Builders are great masters of the galaxy, conquerors of worlds, the rulers of infinite empire, and the creators of the Star Forge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy.
Oh no shit, Bastila. It's not like the droid just legit said their empire used to be 20,000 years old.
But they never constructed an
Right?
empire.
20k?
Yeah, they said 20k.
And Bastila said it was 5,000 for the Republic?
Well, I think she said it was 5,000 years older than the Republic.
I don't know why Chad would say maybe the Silcaf. The droid speaks sea cuts. Maybe they were the builders when they just said the Silcaf was one of the slave or whatever. Clearly Chad doesn't get this. Something must have happened to wipe the builders out. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against the might and the power of the Star Forge. Where can I find the Star Forge? Now the slaves are gone. My purpose is to aid those who seek knowledge of the Star Forge, if they are worthy. The ones who came before you, the ones like you, not the builders, but not the slaves, sought knowledge of the Star Forge and the origins. They provide themselves worthy. They discovered the secrets of the Star Forge, locked behind the sealed door behind me, but there was another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The council sent
Dude,
him
his name's legit Nemo.
and it cost him his life.
Nemo!
Yeah, I think I remember seeing a guy named Nemo in passing earlier tonight.
We completed the quest, finding Nemo.
You know, it's kind of funny. Nemo is Latin for nobody, so that guy's name is literally nobody.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Star Forge. Now Malik is using the Star Forge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find.
Oh, you don't say, Bastila. We have to find out what they uncovered. Timber, we have to find out what they uncovered, apparently. It's not like the entire point of our mission was to come here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually need this Jedi Knight.
Does he have a lightsaber on him?
Jedi, shit gets us like extra bonus feats or whatever if you read it. Like right there. Max dexterity bonus is +8, defense bonus +2. Yeah, so pretty good shit. Damn. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna do. Yeah, buffs.
Woo!
Oh, the buff didn't work. This is some bullshit.
Fail.
Keeps getting save rolls, dude.
Hacks.
Yeah, this robot's actually hard. Oh, we finally disabled it.
Oh. I was gonna start singing Careless Whisper, then I
Forgot we're streaming.
Yeah, I was about to do that, but yeah, because you said the robot was hard and funny joke. Yeah. Sad face. Thank you, Twitch.
Go ahead and look up the puzzles for the Antolene Temple.
Right.
Dude, that thing was only 25 experience points.
Friggin' 25? Dah. Okay, puzzles for Temple, KotOR.
You kicked a computer, your foot hurts. Press a button. New sequence equal of whatever characters appear on the screen. Talk to the computer.
Okay, the ruins. Star Wars KotOR guide. Okay. Okay, look in fields beyond the blah 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 blah. Then Mount tried to get around that blah 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 blah. Search the body of fallen Jedi. Yeah.
Okay, so identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. So which one are those?
Yeah,
Desert, volcanic, and barren, right? Those would be death seed worlds.
Okay. Death giving seed world types KotOR. Okay. Okay, death giving worlds. Yeah, desert, volcanic, and barren.
Alright. Computer, ancient, silent, and stand silent and still. Okay, so we got the first one open. Now to the other one.
Yes?
Sure.
Straight off the bat, just like blast it with the little lightning or whatever.
Yeah, just force lightning.
Well, not force lightning, does disable. Oh, it disabled on the first try, that's good.
Here it is.
You know, you think after 20,000 years, these things would be a little bit less sturdy.
Well, they said they were made to last.
Yeah, but if they have like small hinge joints like that, and there's only so long those can last.
Sure.
I'd be surprised. Dude, what the hell? Vasa was gonna try using a wasteful horsepower.
Was she trying to do like,
Force wave or whatever?
Or whatever, yeah. None of that.
Dude, this one's like tougher than the other one.
Cannot win.
It's somehow missing with a flamethrower at point blank range.
Well, we also have the buff to be immune to it.
Yeah.
Alright, we can't stun the damn thing anymore. Which is good because usually you power gear through a flamethrower, I think. Alright, we need to disable it so we can like, what's it called? Hit the damn thing.
Yeah.
Also, it's not draining her power that much. There it goes.
Awesome.
Okay, he just tried to do something stupid. I think he tried to force choke the robot. Robots don't have lungs.
Great job, Cat the Chad. Are you sure we didn't completely dump that intelligence for him?
I don't know. Okay, so this time we're gonna...
Choke the robot.
Alright, so it's humming. Alright, this is another one. Identify the 3 primary living... Oh, this is easy. It's just oceanic, grassland, and this one.
Arboreal, yeah. So...
I don't even know what that means.
Basically forested.
Really?
What can I do?
Yeah, like arbor.
Oh.
Arbor Day. You know?
Oh, now I get it. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Sure.
And knowledge is power. G.I. Joe.
I mean, you say knowledge is power, And look at the Sith. They're doing great. Oh god, what the hell? Okay, the door's open.
I tried to say not G.I. Joe as least musically as I could possibly say. I could adapt English.
Hey, I can't move her. Okay, I can move her character now. Look, Timber, we killed those robots for a little orb.
Awesome. This is totally worth the death
of millions of compounds and other things.
Yeah. I mean, he was a nobody, so who cares?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic
No shit,
navigation
Basla. No shit, it's a map.
Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to...
And Revan and Malik, for some reason, just left all of the security robots just wandering around.
I mean, it did kill that Jedi out there.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding
So if we don't know what it is, why are we discussing about it? We could actually be going back to the Enclave and go like, hey, we found some kind of map.
I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is.
You don't say, Bastila.
This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban...
No shit. This map to the Starforge might have something to do with the Starforge. Thank you.
Just a little bit.
And there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered.
No, we should just go back to the ship, call it a day, sleep for the rest of our life.
Yeah, sounds good. Just order some pizza and beer.
I don't know if that exists in this world.
Yeah, what do you want?
What a terrible existence they lead.
You want to hear about some of
I mean, they have to have alcohol or something like that, right? Because there's bars and cantinas and stuff like that.
I mean, that is booze. I don't think they call it booze.
Yeah, they probably have some kind of weird fantasy name for it.
Well, they just call it drugs.
If a world isn't strong enough to
excuse me, bartender. I would like some drugs. Give me a glass of drugs.
I mean, spice is actually a drug.
Yeah. Snort a line of spice.
You're not wrong. That's what it is. Spice is drugs, and apparently spice grows from a planet. So I don't know what it. I don't know if you're snorting like a rock or whatever.
I remember
So it's crack. Crack rocks.
That the
Yay! It's the bounty of the earth. Organic, all-natural crack.
Yeah.
But that was a mistake. The asteroid I had targeted
The next big freaking health kick. Organic, all-natural crack.
It's called spice, good sir.
Yeah. No, crack is the brand name of the spice. We gotta have a nice snappy name for it, and you know, it's like, yeah, but I just want to call it crack.
What lay underneath looked like
Is that so wrong?
A deformed
yes.
rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorites.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think something even older might have been inside that. It started rotating faster.
Do I love how Candace is telling us his awesome Force story and we're just ignoring him?
He's like, okay.
We were caught completely by
just kind of staring right into his, like, Blade Runner-esque pair of shades.
We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core.
A ship!
Led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
So basically, Kandra is awakened like some kind of weird thing floating in space, and it was so powerful and produced so much heat, it melted their armor like wax. And Mandalorian armor is the strongest armor in the galaxy besides like one other thing. So that gets you thinking, what the hell was it that legit melted Mandalorian armor?
And How is he not a molten skeleton?
I think it only affected the armor. All he said is that it got hot. I guess the armor protected him because technically, you know, the armor is supposed to absorb heat, which is blasters. So there you go. I guess that's how you would have to look at it.
Yeah, I guess.
Chad the Chode, just killing people with lightning.
Just.
Can we switch characters? Oh, we can.
We should. Yeah.
We need to talk to Carp.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Don't want to talk about it right now. Yes, I'm bored to spit it out.
Oh, talk about it. No.
I suppose you're right. Fine, then. But I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that
I'm
stands
so
out
interested
above all
because of the fact that I am bored.
Saul.
Yeah.
With good reason.
Well, that's all I needed to hear.
The commander of the entire Sith
Walk
fleet.
off.
He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then.
I still find it very weird that you can't hum or anything when there are people playing like Guitar Hero and stuff on Twitch.
That's because those are licensed games owned by a company.
He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians.
Yeah, it's still playing the music on the website. You'd think that would still work with that, but
No,
whatever.
you get banned from that.
He not only left us
They
for
put
the
that
Sith,
in the contract.
He gave them the codes to bypass our scanners.
I mean, you can go read the Twitch terms and conditions if you want. I'm not gonna keep explaining it, dude, but I already told you it's just the way they made them now.
Oh,
I could have stopped it. I could have stopped it all.
Yeah, it's. I'm just saying it's a weird line to draw. I kind of get it, but yeah.
Well, it's because the record companies just want money.
I fought Saul
Yeah,
for years now.
they're a
If I
bunch of
ever
dicks.
catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
Technically, what's it called?
No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
He doesn't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Yeah, talk about it.
What's it called? If you ever actually listen to what's his name, Dave Harmon and his Harmontown, they actually told the guy that does the sounds for them or whatnot, because he does it. He loves doing the sounds and he does it for free. They don't need to hire like a sound expert or whatever. They actually told him that he couldn't play select music because he got a letter from like the people that own the record or whatever, and told him, we don't want you playing this music anymore.
How can I help?
So it actually started on TV. Now it's starting to affect the internet because now they're trying to lock down the internet, saying, well, you don't have free shit anymore on the internet.
Yeah, that's one of the things that you'd think a lot of industries would have thought about earlier. You know, like future-proofing their business.
Well, I mean, like pirating music, I can see one, but people playing.
Yeah. Yeah, but with like online digital distribution of goods and stuff like that, everyone just kind of like dove headfirst into it without thinking through the implications of digital ownership and stuff like that, and they're just like, we're gonna do this, but property rights and property laws are still just geared towards physical property and stuff like that, but we're just gonna do this anyway without really going through the implications of everything.
I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
People are not very intelligent.
These are simple questions, nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a Hutt human form plotting to overthrow the Republic. I'm sick of answering questions. Was fleet scout recruited for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
A scout, I guess.
Excellent. Your current age is?
3012, healthy living, you know.
Yes. Well, The truth is, I was studying how you
Wasn't all this in my service
Your
records?
reactions helped me judge you. This was a
I
test
need
for
to
me learn more about
judge
your
you,
character.
even though it's in your service records.
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a
Chad the
serious
Chode,
matter,
honest,
which
you
it
don't
is.
say.
This bond we share will shape both our destinies.
Having flashbacks
It
of
is
all the
not much
times we killed
overlooking,
people for
but I
money.
imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus.
I mean, what's funny is that she
We
just
can
goes like,
speak
"You're
again
honest,"
later.
and yet
After
we
you've had
just
time to think about all this.
blatantly lied while she was with us in our party.
Yeah, you're honest, but you know you're dishonest, but you're honest with me, so that's all I give a damn about.
You were honest enough to tell me you were gonna kill that person. Oh,
You know, you were very honest. You know, you stabbed him, but the way you stabbed him in his front, not his back, and that's what counts.
So the Twi'lek in there, the only reason why he's here is just to it's called just to play Pazak, even though it's illegal.
Aren't you just a sweet little droid? Yes, you are.
The droid. Hi.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I'd lost him.
Hello.
I'm just gonna put hi. Oh, someone say hi in the chat.
Good to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we?
Oh, someone did?
I don't know. I can't see the chat. I thought you were also paying attention to that.
I don't know. I can't see. I can't see anything. It just says welcome.
There it was. The droid actually says, "Please kill me." See, I told you the droid says, "Please kill me."
Nice.
Oh, this is weird. Usually those two lovebirds are supposed to be in there, and you know you talk to them. I guess not. They probably died to calf hounds.
Yeah,
Man, it's like they ran out. It's like they ran out in the opening without weapons or something.
Yeah, you know, that's true. We probably should have given them an escort.
We really couldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
what it was that
I know we couldn't have, but that probably should have happened because they just ran across a field filled with what are basically wild wolves.
Dude, I'm wondering why the Jedi are legit just sending us doing these errands when they're legit strong enough to do shit themselves.
Of the Star Forge and what it might do.
Yeah,
We must learn
I mean,
Revan and Malak
I guess it's the same reason why Gandalf couldn't do everything himself, or whatever, but even then, like, there was one Gandalf, there's like 4 of these dudes.
I mean, there's multiple Jedi Masters besides these.
Yeah, but these are the ones we're seeing, so.
No victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
Oh, you have a mission for me, eh?
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council.
It's like the robot told us this damn thing was made 20k years ago, and they're still trying to dig information.
Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets.
Okay.
But it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map.
Thank you for the information, Chinese bootleg Yoda.
Find the star maps
Not wrong.
on Kashyyyk, Tatooine.
Well, you know, our Jedi Masters here are Chinese bootleg Yoda, Chinese bootleg Count Dooku, and Chinese bootleg, damn it, what's his name? Mace Windu.
Been ravaged by this war. My defections to Malak's cause.
I don't know. He's an archive. I don't think Samuel Jackson would have that kind of boring role. Oh, it froze.
Well, the Chinese bootleg version probably would.
We would surely draw the full attention.
And Samuel L. Jackson's awesome, but bootleg versions of things are not. Yep, it definitely could. Oh, there, it's back now.
So they don't send any other Jedis with us because it would draw attention. Yeah, they just said they're gonna put Bastila to accompany us, and Bastila is known throughout the entire Republic and Sith army. So it's all like why would you send Bastila with us?
Like, can you at least make her like change her hairstyle and like dye her hair, give her different clothes or something like that. Make it not obvious that she's Bastila.
Great, Bastila and the Catwoman. Anyone else you want to stick me with?
Yeah.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come.
I mean, Mission
They
doesn't have
possess
anywhere to
skills
go.
you may find
Zalbar's
useful in your quest.
stuck following Mission.
Remember that
Or actually, no,
secrecy
Zalbar
and
owes us his
discretion
life.
are paramount to your success.
And
You will not be able to hide the fact
Karf
that you
is
are a
just in
Jedi,
it for the long
nor
run.
should you. But the true nature of your mission
Canners has
must
nothing
not
better
reach
to do.
Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Wait, yeah, I just noticed something. His speech pattern is pretty normal. So is Yoda just fucking with people?
Well, Yoda wasn't brought into the Order until like 100 years old, dude.
I fear this quest to
Alright, fair enough. It's probably his accent that he still has, I
Then
guess.
again, Baby Yoda is like 50 damn years old and he just can't say shit.
Yeah.
We pray you are up to the
I guess.
Which is weird because I guess at 100 they actually can stand like this one does.
Yeah. I guess they're kind of like elves in most fantasy literature, where they're like, oh, like they're a baby, but they're like 30, and they only like grow to maturity at like 100 or whatever.
Okay, I really don't like this guy. This guy's just his rumors most recent meeting Jedi Council. They talk that you're sending on you a mission. Does Malik? Don't think the council want me to speak openly of the mission. Please understand, I'm not asking you to reveal anything you could endanger the Order of Republic, or that the test council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I only want to wish you to warn you careful that there are many evils and other dangers, for no only minions of the dark side. What are you talking about? Master Druk has been training me to succeed him in a counselor. Here in the academy, in my studies, I have come across the creatures that are born of dark side monsters of pure evil. So these abominations is like a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. You have completed your initial training, fraction of normal time. The force is very strong with you. I'm afraid you might become a target of these creatures. It's a predator and the Jedi are prey. They are incredibly strong, but primal and cunning, and they have inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe the monsters breed in ancient Sith and spread throughout the galaxy. Fortunately, it's quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous, darkest places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Basically, he's just telling us, like, there's this ancient beast that legit feeds on Force users that are strong enough. So, like, okay, you gonna give me a reward, or is this just a warning? No, this is just a warning. Why are you wasting my time? Alright, so... Actually, I'm gonna see if something triggers if I take these two. Oh, look, Karf wants to speak already. Something did trigger.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Alright, awesome.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop? I don't understand.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along.
Have I been quiet? I suppose I have. I keep saying I don't want to talk about it over and over, so that might have something to do with it.
Refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on.
I love how Karf wants to know, like, why, what the Jedi do what they do, even though he's a soldier, and they're all like, well, you know, political affairs. You can't be part of our cult, Karf. You're not supposed to know shit.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me. I may not know much about the Jedi, but I do know they aren't famous for taking.
So, Karf, if you don't know enough about the Jedi, why the hell why are we discussing this, huh?
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. I've been watching you. You can be cool and impulsive, a Jedi without self-control or training, and yet the council sends you on your way.
Jedi without self-control and training.
I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for
I love
the
how he
Jedi
said,
Council,
I don't want to provoke
give me a
you,
hand here. There has
but
to be a
he's like
reason.
yelling at us in his next line.
Yeah, like, well, to be fair, they're not very smart.
I didn't mean that you weren't
What build are we going
or
for?
that I want to. It's just, damn it.
Basically,
I'll tell you this much,
just
I'm not
high
gonna work out until
charisma,
I'm trained.
shooting things with force lightning, and dual wielding.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we?
There was a
I didn't mean
question in
when I
chat
wanted
about
to
what
get to
build we're
Saul, not-
going for.
No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just
Hello?
forget I said anything. Let's
Sorry,
just get on
someone
with
actually
what
just
we were
messaged
doing.
us on Twitch. They're saying what build we're going for. So far, I mean...
Dude, I literally just said that.
Oh, you did? Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, hey, dude, someone's messaging us on Twitch. We're doing like force lightning, shooting, charisma, primary charisma, and dual wielding. Like,
Dual
hey,
wielding with dark side abilities.
Yeah, what do you...
Alright, so there's still nothing that Candace will talk to us about. I think we can get something out of Bastille and Carp. Okay, Zabar hasn't talked to us yet. Zabar usually talks to us if we go near Kashyyyk or something like that.
How can I help? And I said,
Yes, what's on your mind?
Alright, so they're not going to talk to us until some more time passes. So, actually, there is one more character we need to talk to before we take off.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Damn right, apologize. That you dark side consumed you. It is nothing. Next time try something like that, I'll kill you.
I am sorry for attacking you.
I would say number one.
Try to kill me.
Yeah,
I
that's what
hope
we
that by
picked.
helping you in your task, I may
Oh,
redeem
you already
myself
picked.
in your
Okay.
eyes.
Yeah.
As my own.
Pretty much, I mean, on these, we don't want to mess up the side quests because then we don't get them. Do not worry, Jahani, I'll forgive you. I think it's going to take a lot for that to happen.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Alright, so...
How may I be of assistance to you?
This time you can...
What is it you would like to... How I came to be a Jedi?
I think you can actually trigger a quest by
you
just
would not
talking
find
to her.
it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. But we had heard of them.
Oh, the mouse
Well,
accidentally double-clicked it.
so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of
So basically, she became orphan of her planet when the Mandalorians started invading the world and attacking them. Basically, driving the people almost extinct because they were known to be like brave warriors.
Didn't like the competition, I guess.
A Jedi
Yeah.
for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored. They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for
What's
years,
really weird
and to
is
make
that
a real difference as the Jedi were.
is that
The
Johani
foolish delusions of a child.
is that they took
But this
Johani
child
in at an older
made it
age.
happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living
So
like this
Disney
on
says
Tatooine for
that
several years before
it's
it
canon, but Clone
Soul
Wars
was
is
not
also
inside
canon
either.
with
I'm not
Rebels.
completely suited to the
Unfortunately,
task.
Rebels did
Otherwise
f up
it would not.
on
But thanks to you, I have been
on
redeemed.
Malachor.
Perhaps I may
Malachor was
live
actually
to
a
see the
waste
dream of my
graveyard
country.
where the final
Come,
battle took place
there is much we
in the
should
second
do.
game, but they
Let us
made
not
Malachor
waste
seem
time
that it was like an ancient
Action is what is
planet
needed.
that was like still there, even though it got blown up in the second game. But the thing is that it's called Malachor 5 or 4. They just refer it to it in as Malachor in Rebels, and in Rebels, I want to say there was like more than one Malachor, so they didn't mess up. They can always go back and say, well, we meant Malachor 1 instead of Malachor 5.
What is it you would like to speak to me about? I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken. I have been thinking about myself, about KotOR, and about my fall to the dark
Pretty
side.
much, if you come to this stream, I pretty much know a shit ton of history of Magic the Gathering or Star Wars. Timber, I think you're better at me when it comes to Lord of the Rings lore.
Yeah, I know a fair bit. I'm not really, I'm not super hardcore into the lore for Lord of the Rings.
I mean, I know about the lore too, but not as well as my coworker. But I have been reading the books.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings is awesome, but I tried to read the Silmarillion and I'm like, this is super dry and I cannot get into it. And to be fair, you're not supposed to. It was just like it was just setting notes that Tolkien used. It wasn't supposed to be anything other than notes.
How may I be of assistance to you, Pardon? What did...
Alright, so there's nothing to talk to her about anymore. Okay, so we have a... we don't want to do the Sith planet yet, because we don't want to trigger a side quest later that we get from Karth. We can either go to not Dantooine, we can either go to Kashyyyk or Tatooine? I think we need to go to Tatooine first. We'll go to Tatooine to trigger some quests, then we'll come back. We'll go to Kashyyyk next. Can't see the cutscenes, so we're just gonna skip right by them, unfortunately.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Just start pointing at him. Didn't you die in the bombardment?
The planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
The Old Republic story is really well put. Even George Lucas approved of the story being canon for both games. The one issue I do have is the online version. It does have the quest on like what's canon that happened on into the series, but the online game just sucks in general. What's your opinion about that, Timber? I just hate the online game.
Yeah, I haven't really played it, so I'm not really one to judge, but it feels like one of those things that just kind of cropped up, and then I never really heard about it much after that.
I mean, it wasn't free at first until they made it free after a year.
I don't know how the player base is doing, but I assume it's like almost gone at this point.
Oh no, it's still around. They're just not making it. They're just not making anything new for it because Disney owns the rights for it, and it's made by Lucas and Arts, so they don't have the rights for it anymore.
Of course, you must have.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, unfortunately, Disney claimed some stuff isn't canon, like the Legend books because of the 3 movies screwing that up. But they did clarify that the events of the Old Republic and so on. So anything that happened in the past is canon, but anything happening currently in the future is non-canon.
Yeah, so the Jedi Academy storyline is just gone.
Yeah, Jedi Academy storyline's gone. Like all the future games, all the Legend books, all the comics. Yeah. they're gone.
The creatures of this world probably
Which
use them as their lairs.
I
No
would
doubt
say
things will become
you
more
don't have to
clear
go
once
by.
we discover
I mean,
the
I
star map's
would
location.
recommend you buy the comics to still support those writers that made them a long time ago. But you can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'm sure there's tons of video essays on folks who are just summarizing the lore.
Well, they don't summarize the lore. They actually have the comic books on YouTube.
Yeah, that too.
Just checking our supplies and cargo hold. Something's not right. Someone's been emergency stash of the food. Mission I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. Alright, so we're gonna, if the game allows us, go check this out.
Alright.
Half-eaten torn packages indicates that theft has some form of foreman. It looks more unknown person has been conducting raids on the stores. Dude, you have like all these cargo things, but you never really use them for anything. Appears to be some type of hidden smuggling compartment. Without proper codes, you will not be able to open it. So we actually have to go around the ship or whatever, and then you'll start hearing sounds. Let me see.
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay, who's been sleeping?
Big desert. You have any?
Alright. There it is. Footsteps behind you, but when you stop, you listen to they disappear. I think you hear soft pattern footsteps. Alright, we don't go in this room yet. We need to go this way to trigger it. No, not this way, I guess. I love how Chad's just stopping, going like, I hear footsteps. It's my imagination. Alright, there it is. Oh, she popped out of nowhere.
Kipuna,
Hey.
Bona na Kichu,
Hey, what are you doing here?
Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Mucho
So,
Shakapaka.
Timber, since you've been, like, in this stream a bunch, you clearly know that's, like, Twi'lek, right? Their language, right?
Yeah, the Twi'leks or the Twi'leks, yeah.
Yeah, dude, what the heck's wrong with her eyes? Jesus.
Yeah.
Mucho Shakapaka.
Point at yourself. My name is Chad the Chode. You are?
Mucho Shakapaka.
Sasha. Sasha, is your name Sasha, right?
Mucho
She
Shakapaka.
nods. Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Many words you're speaking are Mandalorian.
Selima Wanga
So
Kunbikin.
that's actually the Mandalorian language somehow.
There's Death by Dex says, Yo, how's it run so far? Question mark.
I mean, I already beat the game plenty of times. We're just doing this for the kicks. We're basically we have it to where we vote either good or bad endings, and we can't vote for the same thing. Then we roll a dice, and then that person gets their way.
Yeah, we've our character is massively weird, just switching from a Darth idiot to Jedi Master of kindness and goodness on a whim, so it's kind of interesting.
Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho Shakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok.
See.
Tong abuk shami
Points
no
at
nok.
herself.
Tonki ba
The
non
girl hides
tontek.
her face. You don't see. That's not it, is it?
Tonki ba non tontek.
Okay, so
Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna.
Alright, I'm gonna have to get going soon because I got work tomorrow. But
Kipuna.
so as soon as we're finished.
we're almost done with this dialogue, and then no.
Alright.
Dong ab. Dong ab. Tonki ba non. Silly.
Yeah, I had it until I heard.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Silimo wanga kunbikin. Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Silimo wanga kun. Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
Yeah, the sound does glitch out.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Silimo wanga kunbikin.
Yeah, the
Silimo wanga. Kipuna.
problems of older games on modern PCs, I guess.
Tonki. Tonki ba non tontek. Dong abuk shami
Point
no nok.
towards elsewhere on the ship. It's a part of the ship. You want something from elsewhere. To chew, to bite? No, I don't get that.
Tonki ba. Dong ab. Mucho shakapaka. Silimo wanga kunbikin. Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
I love how, like, what do you mean?
Silimo wanga kunbikin. Tonki. Mucho shakapaka. Tonki ba. Mucho shakapaka. Silimo wanga kunbikin.
You came to the ship before you were very scared. Why?
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
You left the Mandalorian hid here on the ship.
Tonki ba non tontek.
You don't want to leave the Yevon Hawk as your home.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
The Yevon Hawk is not your home, Sasha. Not your first home anyway.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
Tell me about your home before Sasha leaves.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Dantooine. Maybe someone on Dantooine remembers you. Alright, so we completed that quest.
Awesome.
Alright, yeah, so there's no dialogue to talk right now, so we'll save right now, and then we'll come back tomorrow.
Alright.
Alright, so we'll see you all next time then.
Later, everyone. Have a good evening.